You can't
Yeah,
teach an old dog.
I'm actually zoomed out.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Yeah. Oh, we're live on YouTube too, huh?
Yep, it is. Okay, you can call the meeting to order and I will go on mute.
Good morning. We're going to call this meeting to order. With us today in virtual meeting is we have Commissioner Dickerson, Commissioner Henry, Commissioner Krapel, Commissioner Lynch, Commissioner Martin, Commissioner Nolan, and Commissioner Washington. Commissioner Dickerson is still muted. I see he's here. Commissioner Henry is muted. I see he's here though. Before we get started, the agenda and the parks information packet, including public participation information, were posted to the public in compliance with the Open Meetings Act. As of 8 o'clock this morning, we've received 0 emails for public comment to be read at today's meeting. And as of 8 o'clock this morning, we have received 0 requests to be called during the meeting for public comment. So as of right now, we have no public comment for today's meeting.
So I'll move the consent agenda.
Supported.
Commissioner Nolan moved the consent agenda as listed in the packet, supported by Commissioner Washington. We'll have a roll call vote.
Dickerson,
He's still muted.
Let me
Henry,
call him.
Yes.
I hear you.
Yes.
I just unmuted.
Okay.
Dickerson's unmuted.
all right, Dickerson,
Yes.
all right, Krapel,
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Nolan,
Yes.
Washington,
Yes.
all right.
Motion's carried. Thank you. We will move to the director's report.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
First item on the first couple items are informational items. The first one is a letter from former Chief Kevin Shanlin. I hope everyone got a copy of that.
Yeah.
And then our new chief, Brian Warden, was going to be at the meeting today, but we had one of our rangers pass away last week, and he had to go to the funeral this morning at 11 o'clock, Mark Mossman. So I hope you understand that that's why he couldn't be here to be on to show you. But he's I sent you his information, and he's one of Commissioner Henry's residents. I hope you notice that, Commissioner Henry. And
Ted's muted right now.
yeah,
Looking like
So-
you're doing something.
I didn't, I'm sorry.
yeah. So our chief resides in your district. I just wanted you to notice that.
You know that link isn't working.
Can I ask where?
Oh, it's not lurking.
It's not working for the public.
Oh, Sherry, I just was told that the link for YouTube is not working.
For the public when they click on it?
Yes.
That is interesting. I see it streaming.
Hmm.
Okay. All right, well,
One of
let
our
me look at
staff here is
it.
trying to watch it.
Sometimes in the internal network, it can cause problems. So maybe have them go to their phone.
Okay. The next item is the informational.
Barry?
Yes,
Ted asked, where does he live at?
lives in Swartz Creek. No, Gaines Township, I think. Gaines Township,
Okay.
Swartz Creek address. The next item was the informational item that we give you an update on which parks are open. I hope all you commissioners saw that. Basically, the only thing that's not open right now is the Fort Mart Visitor Center and Treehouse and Crossroads Village. Starting this coming Friday, the campground will reopen. The next item is a request of the commissioners by staff to conduct a trial fall camping period at Wolverine Campground.
I would move that. I think that would be great.
Second.
I'll support it.
For it.
Waiting for Melissa. We have a motion by Commissioner Nolan, supported by Commissioner Washington, to approve the request to conduct trial fall camping period at Wolverine Campground for 2020 camping season. Are there any questions?
Yeah, one quick question. with this being a trial, what are we looking at in terms of the length to, is it gonna run till end of November or 1st of December or what?
We're thinking the second weekend in October before it gets cold.
Oh, before,
So it'll be
okay,
like a maybe a 6-week trial.
okay, so it'll end in October or it'll begin in October?
No, we would continue camping through September and it would end the middle of October,
Oh, okay.
extending the camping period 6 weeks.
Yeah, you know, I would say probably the first week of November, but that's just me.
Any other questions? We get a roll call, please?
Kripel,
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Washington,
Yes.
Dickerson,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Nolden.
Yes,
Okay,
Motion's carried. Thank you.
The next item, request for, permission for a budget amendment. This really just corrects some things that were done by the controller's office as far as salary line items. The bottom line does not change. We're just shifting them between line items.
Move approval.
support,
Motion by Henry, support by Nolden to approve the recommended budget adjustments as listed in our packet and refer to the Board of Commissioners for the approval process. Questions? Roll call, please.
Martin,
Yes.
Dickerson,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Washington,
Yes.
Nolden,
yes,
Lynch,
Yes.
Kripel.
Yes.
Okay,
Motion's carried. Thank you.
The next item is to request and establish and fill a park ranger position. We did fill this position back in January and the person didn't work out. We had to let him go. And the county commissioners have put a hiring freeze on. So any positions that gets filled have to go through this process of approval by both Park Commission and the county board.
I'll move it for approval.
I'll support it.
Forward.
Motion by Nolden, support by Washington to approve the request to establish and fill a park ranger position and refer to the Board of Commissioners for the approval process. Questions?
Question.
Yes.
Barry, through the chair, Barry, do you know when will this go to the hiring committee or whatever we call that committee, Nolan?
Well, from what I understand, it's going to go to the park or the finance subcommittee on June 24th is when we're going to see it. And then it'll have to go to public works after that if it's approved, or it'll go to finance after that if it's approved, and then to the board for approval. So it could be the end of July before we can post.
Well, there should be we put a process in place to speed it up, I thought, where we
Yeah,
meet.
we did.
So we should be able to look at it next Wednesday, I think, but check with Mr. Freeman if you would.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Commissioner Martin?
Yeah, I just curious, with the loss of a ranger and then the one that didn't work out, with the parks being fairly active, one of the few things that people have been using throughout the community, is there any staffing issues it's going to cause?
It's pretty tight. And,
So
and because the other thing that happened is because this officer that we had to let go was also the canine, we had to switch the canine to another officer who is now in canine school for 6 weeks. So he's out of the picture as well. So we only have one full-time and the chief at the moment, plus our seasonal rangers. But we've been able to maintain because the campground is closed and Crossroads is closed. It's still a little tight.
No alcohol. Okay.
So let me just ask this question through the chair to Barry. We have the one that passed away, and then we have this one that we're going to backfill. So are we looking to possibly bring on two? Because I know you just fill this one ranger position, but it sounds like we might need two.
Well, the one that passed away was a seasonal park ranger.
Okay.
So we have full-time positions normally and the chief, and right now we have the chief and two full-time, and this one will make the third one, the full-time that we're talking about today.
Okay.
Any other questions? Any other questions? Roll call, please.
Henry,
Yes.
Dickerson,
Yes.
Kraypel,
Yes.
Lynch,
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Nolden,
yes,
Washington.
Yes.
Okay, all yes.
Motion is carried. Thank you.
Okay, the next item we have is approval of expense over 10,000. We want to purchase some picnic tables and grills for both Keep Genesee County Beautiful out of their budget for the city of Flint parks, and then as well for our parks.
Move it.
Support.
I believe I have Commissioner Henry and Commissioner Washington.
Yes.
Motion of support to approve the expenses over $10,000 for picnic tables, partially for the Keep Genesee County Beautiful, for the city of Flint, and part for the Genesee County Parks. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Nolden,
yes,
Dickerson,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Washington,
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Kraypel,
Yes.
Lynch.
Yes.
Okay,
All voting yes, motion carried. Thank you.
The next item on our agenda is a request to accept a grant from the Community Foundation for KGCB in the amount of 25,000.
So move.
support,
Motion by Dickerson, support by Washington to approve the accepted grant for Keep Genesee County Beautiful. Am I correct, Barry?
Yes.
From the Mott Children's Health Center Roy Peterson Fund and the Neighborhood Small Grants Program Fund, and refer the motion to the Board of Commissioners for the approval process. Questions? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Lynch,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Kraypel,
Yes.
Dickerson,
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Nolden,
yes,
Washington.
Yes.
All right, all yes.
All voting yes, motion carried. Thank you.
I do have one other item that's not on the agenda here, and I wanted to update the commissioners that Chevy Commons, we closed on that this week, so now it belongs to the county. And the money has been sent into an escrow account that we'll be using to work on the riverfront restoration project, and we'll be moving into that. And you'll be seeing some, you'll be needing to approve some items for that here in the upcoming months.
all right, good job.
Thank you.
Yeah,
No,
Barry,
no,
way to handle it.
Commissioner Washington?
No, I said, Barry, I agree. Good job.
Okay, sorry I stepped on you there, Jim.
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay, it's good to see everybody's looking healthy and well, and this is the opportunity for commissioners to address the meeting. Commissioner Lynch, do you have anything for us this morning?
Not at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Dickerson, do you have anything for us this morning?
Stay safe, everyone.
Commissioner Washington?
No, I'm good, but it's good to see all of you guys.
Commissioner Martin?
Commissioner Nolden mentioned extending it out to 1st of December for Wolverine. I'll let him know that if he wants to spend some time in the beautiful 9th District, Thanksgiving weekend, he can pitch a tent in my backyard.
Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome.
We'll give him a couple sticks of firewood too. I got lots. So. Commissioner Nolden, do you have anything today?
I just want to say, Barry, you're doing a fantastic job with the commercials. I saw a couple of this morning. You're really doing well with that. So I just want to say great job and keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Commissioner Henry, do you have anything for us today?
I just agree with the extending the campground into the fall. The fall's a great time for camping in Michigan. Other question I had was for Barry. Is there an update on their actually doing the infrastructure in Wolverine now, or is it done, or is it not started, or what's?
We had planned on doing that in September. That's when we had for the contractor to do it after the main. But when we open this fall, we can still open the other lakefront property for that. And we have done some work out of Wolverine this spring. We've added 5 new concrete concrete pads and did some general tidying up and cleaning up. It's really starting to look good out there.
Awesome. I agree with Commissioner Nolan. Great job you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I have nothing this morning other than everybody, it's good to see you. I'll be glad when we can sit around the table together and conduct our meeting. And I want to say thanks Sherry from the IT department at the county for helping us out with this meeting. I thought, when they talked about it, I was going to have to bring one of my grandkids in to help me with the technology. So,
You're very welcome.
but if there's no other business and there's